There's people out there that's doing a lot less, people out there doing a lot more. That ain't got shit to do with you. Yes, sir. It's time to dump. And what do we have here? The man himself. Just got off the call. So, put this around my neck because I had to walk somewhere. But it's about 5:30. Usually work out in the morning, but every once in a while I'll work out in the evening when I feel like it. It's just kind of look forward to the workout sometimes. So it is it's a chest day. Not just chest, it's a push. It's an upper body day. So, but before we get into that, what I really wanted to talk about is competition. I want to talk about competition in the service industry, especially when you're a local business. So I think a lot of guys, let me roll the window down. Amazon. I think a lot of guys, you know, or people, guys, women, whatever, I think they kind of overestimate and stress, and there's a whole lot of wasted energy when the topic of competition, you know, comes up. I think we put way too much into what everybody else has going on in our area than what we have going on. In service industry, there's no matter pretty much what you're in, unless it's super niche, there's plenty of business to go out. We're all trying to capture, you know, our total marketplace, right? I mean, we're all out on the same mission. We're all on the same mission to get as much of the marketplace as we can in our area. But most of the time, we haven't even captured the little part that we already have. Like, if you're a first or second year business, we should be focusing on return customers. We should be focused on going out and getting those clients. We're in junk removal. It's not going anywhere anytime soon for a very long time. There's plenty of junk to go around. There's plenty of things that people need picked up. There's plenty of contracts. There's plenty of commercial things. You know what I'm saying? We need to focus on what we have going on and improving our processes. Step number one, we have to improve our processes and get out there and market. Marketing is number one over anything. It doesn't matter if a company's been around for 40. Let me tell you something about, you know, the greater Cleveland area where I'm at. You have two types of companies here, mainly. There's a couple of in-betweens, but two. You have the 1-800-GOT-JUNKs and the Junk Kings and the College Hunks hauling junk. And then you have what you call the Chucks. Basically, the guys that's been around 30 years, driving around and, you know, kind of beat up trucks, charging dirt cheap prices. They don't handle business very well, rude to customers, you know, yada, 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 and on. That should not, those Chuck guys, which is a lot of the Cleveland marketplace, those should not be your competition at all. You shouldn't even focus on those guys because that's not what we're trying to set up here. I mean, if your mission is to just be a local guy who goes around picking up trucks, slaps a magnet on their truck when, you know, when they want and go and get junk, then so be it. But if you're trying to build something, you're trying to build an empire, you're trying to build a franchise, you're trying to be the best around, you don't even worry about those guys. It doesn't matter what they're charging. You need to know what they're charging, but you need to know what they're charging. You need to know what the bigger guys are charging. So you can be somewhere in between and really, you know, be that up and coming business in your area. There is some more up and coming businesses in my area that are on the same mission that I'm on, and it promotes great competition within. You know, there's a couple of guys in the area that I work with, you know, that we call each other, we talk about things about, you know, we talk about pricing, how we can, you know, do better, because like I said, there's guys out here charging $40 for a couch pickup when they got to drive 30 minutes. And, you know, it makes no sense. You know, some of them are driving like big ass semi trucks, it looks like, going around and getting these. Half the time they show up, half the time they don't, which ultimately hurts the marketplace. But as I said, we're not focused on those guys. You got to put processes in place if you're really trying to, you know, separate yourself from competition. So number one is processes. Don't focus on what everybody else has going on. Focus on what you have going on. How are you going to grow within your business? How are you going to make your business better? How are you going to outshine other competition doing the same things they do? Do it better? Everybody says they're going to do it better. How? Show. Number two, you need to focus on your marketing. So number one is processes. You got to have processes in place. If you have marketing with no processes, you're going to fail. Number two is marketing. What kind of marketing are you doing? Listen, it doesn't always have to be paid out of the gate. There's a lot of organic things. It takes a lot more effort, but it's just as free. Dude, there's free leads out there everywhere. Whether it's Facebook Marketplace, whether it's bandit signs, whether you're going in places, stop being lazy. You know, get your ass up and go out and get it. You might spend a few hours a day sending messages. So be it. This is your business. It's not always going to be like this, but it's the stuff you got to do in the beginning to separate yourself. It's what a lot of people don't do. As you get those organic customers, as you establish those relationships with realtors, residents, you know, property managers, then you look into Google Ads. Then you look into companies that you can pay to get it going, to supplement everything else that's going on. But you need to get that hustle down pat first before you just start paying people, you know, to do things. Once you get that going, then you can start, like I said, once you get into those Google Ads and things, then they start coming to you. So, you know, and these are just small examples. That's when paid marketing comes in. That's when you start running Facebook ads. That's when you start, you know, back to the organic. You know, you should be reaching out to Facebook pages, you know, Facebook Marketplace, free section, all kinds of things. Then when you get into the paid marketing and you get into the Google ads and you get into the Facebook ads, realizing how you can do certain things to really, you know, capture the customer's eye. And then, you know, after you, so number one, you have processes. Number two, you have marketing. Number three, sales experience. What does your sales look like? Can you close? What happens when you get 5-6 calls a day? How many of those are you closing? If you get 6 calls a day, you need to be closing at least 4. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And if you can't close 4 deals, you need to be above that 30% close ratio. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know, you got to have those uncomfortable conversations. You don't need to be, I'm saying, don't be like a wolf in this thing and just taking advantage of people, but have that experience to when somebody says, oh, let me talk to my wife. Let me talk to my husband. Let me go ask my dad if he has the money, things like that. You need to know how to work around those. That's what's going to separate you. In the beginning, it's what's always going to separate you, but especially in the beginning, can you close? You might have your competitor over here that looks really good with Google, you know, Google reviews and all this other stuff, but can they close? You know what I mean? When they get somebody on the phone, if it's me against you, I'm going to win. I don't care who I'm going up against. We can role play, do whatever you want. We get on a phone call, I'm busting ass. I'm telling you right now, that's just what I do, because that's something I enjoy doing, and that's something I have experience in. You know, I'm young, but I have experience in sales, so that this was kind of like hand in hand. That's the 3 things you need to focus on. You need to focus on processes, marketing, and your sales techniques. Get those 3 things down. Competitors, whatever, you're not focused on them. Grow your business. Focus on your business. I don't give a damn if you did $50,000 the first year or you did $250,000 the first year. There's people out there that's doing a lot less. People out there doing a lot more. That ain't got shit to do with you. Focus on yourself. But yeah, just kind of wanted to touch on that, guys. We knocked that out. It's time to go get in the gym. I'm about to go in here and change. And I'll hit you when we get to the gym. Heathens. So far, we've had bench, 3 sets of 10, and barbell row, 3 sets of 12. Knock those out. Now we're going to lat pull down. The bar, the cable that goes to the bar, usually on the machine here, that stretches across for wide grip, is torn. So I'll be using the machine press. You pull down like this. I'll have a little bit of angle to my back, so when I'm working, my head, my neck, and back is all, spine is all aligned. Come back like this. Let's go knock it out.
D-Mark got that heat.
A couple things to get where I wanna be. Probably conversation had between myself and me. I can never listen to anybody who ain't spent the day up in my shoes or seen what I seen. You don't know what I've been through, get it by any means. It's like the world turning against me, slipping from my dreams. I'm weary from the people I got on my team. I think it's time to analyze what I'm gonna do for me. Ain't got no time for feeling sad, I gotta see my work.
All right, so this next workout I'm about to do is my favorite workout today. It's called rotating dumbbell delt raise. Favorite workout on the man. I got these off the Beastly app, the workout plan I'm on. They're killer, a great pump, you feel the burn. Let's get it. Okay, great. Well, I'll tell you what, we should be there probably closer to 3, but you know, we give you an hour window just in case anything goes down, you know, the landfill back down. You know, we get caught on the drive a little bit longer than we thought. But I'll tell you what, Teresa, we'll see you around 3, and just take care of it. All right, sounds good.
This blessing and curse. How I'm supposed to chase her back when she emptied my purse. I probably could've killed that bitch and went and copped a hers. But see that little stupid hoe, the least of my concern. My little brother turned on me, left me out to burn. I lift my head to God, that's what he said to me. Just take these shackles off and please just let me breathe. Already got
guys, so the idea behind these are to stay a little bit in front of you to the side. They're not directly out to the side. And bring them to the front a little bit. This is great because it's going to take all the pressure off your joints. hand off your elbows. So when you come up, you're working all lat, a little bit of your shoulder. It's a delt raise. So to come up, boom, rotate at the top, keep that position, back down. Up in that same position, back down. Like I said, it's one of my favorite workouts. You'll feel the burn. Gonna work out all through here and all through here. No matter how light the weight is, how heavy the weight is, we're gonna get it in. Let's get it. All right, heathen. So workout is complete. We started off with 3 sets of 10 on bench. Warm-up set, went from 185, 205 to 225. Went from there to barbell row, 3 sets of 12. From that, we went to Arnold press, 3 sets of 12. Again, one of my favorite workouts. Rotate inward as you go up, come back down, rotate inward. From the Arnold press, we went to lat pull downs on the machine. We had 3 sets of 12 on that as well. From there, we went to skull crushers, 3 sets of 15. After skull crushers, we had barbell curls, 3 sets of 15, superset, go down to half the weight, burnout, max out. And to finish up, we had my favorite workout, the rotating delt raise. Killer workout. As we end the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you like the workout. We got some big jobs on the schedule tomorrow. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Yeah, man. Let's rock, let's roll, and let's go.
You don't know what I've been through, get it by any means. It's like the world turning against me, slipping from my dreams. Roll weary from the people I got on my team. I think it's time to analyze what I'm gonna do for me.